Everyone, I'm just here to bring you a couple of kits that they're actually listed in my shop, but I think they actually have both sold now. But I want to do the video anyway. Unfortunately, I hadn't had time to do it before they sold, but I always like to kind of do a video so that the people who have purchased them actually see what they're getting and, you know, make sure that they like them and things. So I shall do this kit here first. So it's tied together with this gorgeous navy blue organza kind of ribbon, and basically we have got an envelope which, well, it's actually two envelopes which I have stuck together to form a kind of well, I guess a double envelope pocket thing. So this side here I've got one of my printables on here, which is the oval one from the blue postcard set. Then I've got some lace trim, I've got a little bow, flower, another flower here, and a vintage ticket stamped image. Some more lace trim down the side, and obviously stamped images. And these envelopes have all been coffee dyed. And then what I did was I kind of made a flap here. So it's from this decorative piece of lace that's on the other side, but I just thought it looked quite nice kind of hanging over here. So I've then just added on a little fabric flower, one of my fabric flowers, and I've just attached it with a bulb pin, so that can obviously be taken off and used in your projects as well. It's just backed onto felt. So moving the flap out of the way. Inside here we've just got a couple of little items here which are basically on this very pale kind of green. It's like a pale sage green scrapbook paper. This one has got a vintage flower which has been, you know, I've fussy cut it out. And then there's some doily piece there and some lace trim down the side, a stamped image here and a little flower. And then this one, again, this is one of those, I can't remember whether it's a pub or a tea shop, but from my pubs and tea shops from walks around the UK, vintage book. And then I've got a bird here also from another vintage book. And then here the definition of the word treasure, stamped image. Some of my vintage ephemera that I've just scanned in and printed, and then a couple of bits of lace trim there. And these two, I would use both of these really as a kind of belly band on a page. So I would kind of glue there and glue there, and then kind of just tuck things in behind. And the same here, although actually maybe I would use this more as a pocket, kind of there like that on a page. So that's those two. And then going over on the other side, obviously you've got the rest of that vintage lace piece, which is kind of a little flap there. And then you've got another one of my postcards from my printables, and this one is acting as a little kind of tuck spot, I suppose, for the flap of the envelope. So that's how the envelope closes, is in behind there. And there's a bit of lace trim here and a couple of flowers, a fabric one and a paper one. So again, obviously the intention is that all of this can be used in your journals, including obviously the packaging itself, which could either be deconstructed or kind of just popped in as is. Then in here you've got another, you know, what I would use anyway as another belly band, and this one again, it's got some vintage images here of these birds, stamped image here saying do all things with love, and you've got a vintage postcard there, little flower and a doily piece, and again I would just kind of glue that there and there and use it as a little belly band on a page. And then here I've just got a large tag. I really like using large tags, I think they're really good, really useful, and that has got some vintage ephemera piece, little image of a vintage bird, some flowers there, and a clock and a little flower there. And then I've just popped some lace trim on the top, and on the back it's plain for journaling. And then here I've just got a couple of corner pockets or tuck spots. So again, layered up elements, and I would just glue that down like that on the corner of a page, and then you've got a little pocket there. And then this one is a corner, but at the top here, unfortunately the lace has become a little bit sort of creased from being inside the packaging, but obviously it straightens out quite easily, and once it's glued down in your books it would be fine. Another image from a vintage bird book, stamped image there and a little flower, And again, I would just glue that like that and have that as a top loading pocket on a page. So that's your kind of paper items. Move that to one side. And then also included, you've got an altered paper clip here, which again, you could just use that in your journals. And then here I've just made a little kind of envelope, you know, seed packet type thing. And it's just from an altered suspension file folder. And I've got a decoupage napkin piece there on some vintage sheet music. And that's layered up on just some book page and then some more sheet music. And inside of there, you've got a couple of chipboard tiles here. One is actually wooden, sorry, and the other one is chipboard. This one's been covered with some scrapbook paper and inked up. This has been painted and then stamped and inked up. And then they've both been glossy accented there. So that's those. And then you've got a little bow, which I really like using bows kind of in the journals that I make. And I just think they look really pretty. So, you know, you could just kind of pop that onto somewhere. And then you've got a little stamped image of a bird here, which has been stamped onto some fabric and then stitched onto hessian. And I have kind of glued around the edge of the hessian to try and stop it fraying so much. And then the final piece here, this is a scanned in image of a vintage ticket. I think it's only from 1984, it's not ever so old. But it's just got then layered up elements here and a bit of lace trim and a little flower. So it's kind of like a cluster here. And again, I would just kind of glue that onto a page, maybe as a little tuck spot. Or you could pop it on a tag or something, you know, onto a tag. So that's kit number 1. So I move that all completely out of the way. And then kit number 2, I do apologise, by the way, my printer is going in the background. So if you can kind of hear that noise, that's just what that is. I'm trying to print out my kind of kit that I've been making to be able to kind of do a video of the initial kit before I do a video of kind of, you know, some ideas of how to use it. So that's what that noise is, I'm afraid. So this particular one, I have got a little fabric pouch with the smaller items held on with a little bulldog clip. And that's just made from some kind of satin fabric. And then I've popped some lace on down the bottom. I have stitched it on the sewing machine. Unfortunately, it has kind of ruckered the fabric slightly because obviously it's very delicate fabric and I'm certainly not a machinist. So, you know, I probably had it on the wrong setting, but it's okay. So that's that. And inside of there, you've got, again, a couple of chipboard tiles here, which have been painted, stamped, and then got here story and hand in hand, just little kind of book page words that I've kind of stuck onto there. And then you've got a little Tim Holtz rosette with a glittery heart in the middle. And then you've got a beautiful flower, layered up elements and just backed onto some felt there. So that's those smaller items. And then the packaging itself, I have just made a kind of pouch basically, just from some scrapbook paper. So basically on this side I have layered up one of my printables from my kind of bluebirds and swans kind of set. It's been coffee dyed, it's layered onto some book page and some fabric. Then I've got here a little stamped image at the side of a butterfly. This is a piece of vintage doily and a vintage button. And then here I've got some lace trim down the side and some more lace trim here. And then here I've got a little flower with a button. And what I've done is I've actually stitched all that together. It's attached with a bulb pin. So obviously that can be all taken off of this packaging. And then this one, all stitched together, could just be attached onto a page in a journal. So literally just dab some glue on and that could just be stuck onto a page somewhere. So I thought that was quite a fun, you know, embellishment piece. I hadn't really made any like that before, so that was that, and that's just attached like that. And then on the other side here, I've got another bulb pin holding a tiny tag and a little Martha Stewart butterfly. So again, they can just be unpinned and obviously used. And then just layered up elements here, and a doily piece and some lace trim down here. Going inside the packaging, so on the front, I've got a kind of folded flap there. And basically, this is a kind of Cinderella themed kit. So it's using these little images from my little Cinderella book that I had. Well, it was a nursery rhyme book, but it happened to have the little Cinderella story. So I've just kind of scanned them in and made them very small. And I thought they just worked really nicely on this as a little kind of kit. So this I would use as a kind of page pocket. It's obviously got the Cinderella image, it's got a journaling spot, a little flower, dream a little dream, got some lace trim and a little bow. And I would just literally have this stuck on the page as kind of maybe a tuck spot by just gluing it on 2 sides, or, you know, maybe on 3 sides and have it as a top loading pocket. You could always pop it onto an envelope. You know, if this were an envelope, you could kind of pop it on there. So, you know, you've got options that you could use that with. Then here I've got a little one that I would use as obviously a corner tuck spot. Again, you've got the Cinderella image, some lace trim, some faux de Monte and the word Cinderella there. And then here a little flower. So that's that one. And this has all been coffee dyed as well. And then this one here, it's a banner. You've got the Cinderella images, word amazing, and then some lace trim at the top with some diamante. And I would just obviously glue that on the top of the page. Here I've just done a little kind of, you know, pad, just from some scraps of coffee dyed paper. And that's just got a printable on the front and some lace trim. And then here again, I've just got a top loading corner pocket, just with some layered up elements, including the Cinderella image, and here some lace trim. And then in the top of the packet, so I mean, you've got this whole packet which can then be used either in isolation or kind of, you know, you could kind of use it as it is in journals or cut it up and kind of disassemble it. And then the final 2 items, you've got this one which I would use as a belly band by just gluing here and here. And it's got again Cinderella here and a journaling spot, little seed packet stamped image and some lace trim and a little bow there. And you could just use that as a little belly band like that. And then final item here, I've just got a super large tag with, again, it's got this stamped image with the clocks and things and Cinderella, some lace trim, little flower there and some lace trim at the top. And that's just been backed onto this buff coloured kind of suspension file, just so it's plain for journaling on the back. So that's all the items there in kit number 2. So I hope that you know, you like the kits, and obviously the 2 people who've purchased them especially, I hope that you like them now that you can see them in more detail. So hopefully I will get them packed up and posted out today. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.